Hello everyone, and welcome to your Yale Week. I'm David Zheng, and here are this week's top stories. During a conference call with the football team in late June, head coach Tony Reno announced that Kyle Mullen, the captain of the time, would not return to Yale this fall. Reno explained that Mullen had withdrawn for personal reasons, and urged players not to ask Mullen about why he had left, according to two members of the team. What Reno did not tell the team was that Mullen withdrew from Yale this summer in the midst of pending investigation by the university-wide Committee on Sexual Misconduct of an allegation that he committed sexual penetration without consent, according to two sources familiar with the situation. A Yale College student levied this allegation against Mullen last semester, but Mullen, who would have been a senior this year, left before it was abrogated by the UWC. As the news spread that Mullen had left the team, Yale Athletics Administration initially remained reluctant to announce or confirm his departure until late August, 24 days before the team took the field for its fall season opener. Though Reno had told the team members about Mullen's departure 2 months earlier, the team roster on the Yale Athletics website did not reflect Mullen's absence until late August, after the preseason had begun. The Yale Police Department is investigating reports from Yale students who witnessed two masked people post racially provocative flyers on bulletin boards around cross campus on Tuesday night. According to Secretaries and Vice President of Student Life, Kimberly Goff-Cruz, Yale students took photos of the posters, removed them from the bulletin board, replaced them with messages of support for people of color, and reported the incident to Yale Student Life staff and YPD on Tuesday night. The flyers depicted a symbol of a white student union of Yale and quoted slavery advocate and class of 1804 graduate Zheng Kahun, the former namesake of what is now Grace Hopper College. The quote reads, "Looking back, I see nothing to regret and little to correct." YPD officers are currently reviewing camera footage to identify the perpetrators. Goff-Cruz told the News, however, that they have not concluded whether the masked people were members of the Yale community. The department has stepped up its patrols in sensitive areas around campus, including the center Yale's campus where an incident occurred. After a virtual hearing and a community-wide deliberation, several New Haven alders defended their refusal to vote for an amendment providing subpoena power to the proposal for a civilian review board, citing the need for more discussion and information. On Tuesday night, for the first time since April 2017, alders joined community members for a joint public safety and legislation committee hearing about civilian review board, a body that would oversee New Haven police and investigate misconduct. The alders' decision to vote down the amendment for subpoena power came after over 2 hours of community testimony at the hearing. Subpoena power will give the board the power to conduct independent investigations and the right to request witness and public data regarding police misconduct complaints. Almost every speaker who testified brought up the importance of these powers, noting the toothless nature of a civilian review board without independent investigative power. While the proposed subpoena power and amendment was rejected Tuesday night, there is still opportunity to raise any amendments with the full board in the next 2 meetings before the final vote on the draft ordinance. And that's all for your Yale Week. This has been David, and have a great Thanksgiving.